My name is David Arroyo. This was my smile, and this is my smile today. My name is David Arroyo. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. Been here pretty much all my life. Well, it's gotten to me to where I am now because it affected my sales to the point where I didn't have the confidence level to speak the way I wanted to speak to clients because I would hold back on smiling. I would, the traditional things that people feel that give people a level of comfort to want to deal with you, I wouldn't do. They would, I'd have a more of a frown on my face, and it's just harder to sell when you have a frown on your face, and it's helped me out a lot. I mean, it's pulled me out of a depression, basically. I was pretty much in a bad depression. I called myself the non-smiling guy because I just would never smile. I would, me smiling would be like, this is me smiling. I would hide behind my hand, and it was sad. It was really sad. And after meeting Dr. Morrison and having him take care of me, he immediately when he saw me, he asked me, "Do you want to do something about that?" And I said, "Yes, I do." And he helped me out. He gave me all the information I needed to make me feel comfortable and moving forward with the process. And it was a process. It was a heck of a process, but it was so worth it. It transformed my life like you wouldn't believe. I mean, I've got kids now. I didn't have kids at the time. I didn't want to have kids. I was miserable. I didn't want to have kids. And after this, they just transformed me in such a way that my mindset just changed. I now immediately, a year after I got my teeth done, I had a kid, my first kid. 2 years after that, or a year after that, I had another kid. Now I got two kids, and my life is great. And my kids love to see me smile. They always comment about it, and it's a beautiful thing. Oftentimes, I will catch myself literally like tearing up, thinking about how I used to be and how things are now. It's just it's it's a huge transformation. I would limit myself to what I would eat, of course, because I couldn't eat all the, certain things like steak. Oh God, that was absolute no-no. Confidence level in talking with people. I'm always, I would talk like, with my mouth, trying not to expose my teeth and all that. Pain was there. It was brutal. It was bad. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was in a hole, in a rut. I just didn't know what I was gonna do until I finally figured out that I can do this, and it was amazing. It affected my relationship with my wife because I was wondering, am I right for her? Will she find somebody that's better than me? And it's just stupid things that go on in your brain that you really shouldn't be thinking, And I'm telling you, I'm in a much, much better place. And I recommend this highly for anybody and everybody that can make the decision to do this because it's amazing. Tenfold is not even the answer. I'm not joking. Tenfold is not the answer. It's the way that I'm talking to you guys right now. The confidence level that I'm doing right now is this wasn't me. Just this wasn't me. It'd be more, you know, looking down, trying not to smile, talking like this, and definitely not trying to break a smile. Trying to keep it serious. She actually, both of us were kind of like teared up, and she was excited for me. She said the same thing. She said, "You deserve this. You really deserve this. You're a good person. You deserve it." And kind of got me a little emotional, but yeah, yeah. I'm actually getting a little emotional now thinking about it. And I did have a lot of events that were tough in my life, but believe it or not, this whole tea thing wasn't one of those events, and it wasn't like a single event that happened on a single day. It was an ongoing, just miserableness of just not being able to be the happy guy that I am. Because internally, I am. I'm a happy, good person. I love seeing nothing but good in the world. I don't have any ounce of hatred in my heart. I don't want any bad for anybody, but I couldn't be that person. I just couldn't be that person, and now I am. After having my teeth put in, I developed a confidence level that didn't have before, and I was able to start pushing more my sales. And because of that, I devoted myself to strictly sales. And because of that, also I've been able to add on another crew and have my guys are really happy with me. I'm able to actually lead my guys in a way that I wasn't able to lead them before because I'm more of a true leader now because I've got more of a confidence level, and it really affected the way my company runs. Absolutely. I go to restaurants 3 times a week. I eat everything. I mean, you name it. I love it all. I love steak, fish, pizza, you name it. I mean, I do it all. I'm bad. I'm a bad example of a good eater. I eat everything now. I mean, I didn't like going to restaurants before, and because I was limited as to what I can eat and how I can eat and who's looking at me and, you know, It's funny because I always make a comment about how I tell my dentist that I love him. And when I see him, I give him a big hug and I say, I love you. I do. And I'm not afraid of it because I need him to know that what he did to me, he changed my life. It changed everything. And I love him for that, you know. And I tell him that all the time. He knows it. I call him my brother and I say, I love you all the time. And Dr. Morris, I love you. I do. You deserve this smile today.